Hey guys, what is up? I am here today to discuss with you my TBR for the "'Tis the Season-a-thon." First and foremost, the "'Tis the Season-a-thon" goes from December 3rd through the 9th. It is hosted by Heather at Bookables. It has several co-hosts, so stick with me. We've got Chelsea at Chelsea Darling Reads. We've got Trina at Between Chapters. We've got Kristen at Super Space Chick. And lastly, on Instagram, we have Amy at A Court of Crowns and Quills. And as far as I recall, she is going to be hosting the Instagram challenges, that side of things. Those are the hosts, and let's get into the TBR. For those of you that have watched my most recent vlog, weekly vlog for, what was it, the Fall into Fantasy Readathon. Readathons have kind of been stressing me out. They have put unnecessary stress on me. Well, I have put unnecessary stress on me to complete the challenges in readathons. And I thought I'd take a back seat to them, but you know what? There are two this month that I'd really like to partake in, and I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna try not to stress myself out. My TBRs are relatively manageable, and I also have made it so that the books I've chosen for this TBR can cover multiple ones, so if I don't finish a book, I should still be good. It's a lot of explanation for like what will be a 4-minute video. So let's get into the challenges and the books I've chosen for them. Challenge number 1 is to read a book with red or green on the cover, and to kind of dip my toes into my end of year TBR, I'm also going to go with Vengeful by V.E. Schwab. This is a book I wanted to finish before the end of the year, so I fit it into this TBR. Clearly it has red on the cover. This is one of the books that if I don't get to it, another book will fill that category, but I'd like to get to it. So here's hoping I get to Vengeful by V.E. Schwab. Challenge number 2 is to read a book while listening to holiday music. There's also a challenge, I believe it's challenge number 4, that is to read a book that is shorter than 250 words. And for both of those challenges, I'm going with Holidays on Ice by David Sedaris. It's a reread for me. I read this probably about a decade ago. It's a collection of short stories. It is very short. I think it's 130 pages. I can't remember if all of the short stories are Christmassy or holiday themed, but I do know that there's one that's specifically about the elves that help Santa at malls, and it's the only one that's stuck in my brain, so it'd be nice to have a little refresher and a short book to listen to holiday music to. Also, would cover red on the cover if I don't get to Vengeful. Also would cover a holiday themed book if I don't get to the one that I'm going to, but I don't think it'll cover the Warm and Fuzzy, so I'm getting ahead of myself with the challenges. Challenge number 3 is to read a Warm and Fuzzy book, and I remembered that I got this from Book Outlet as like a last minute, like $2 purchase. It's The Chaos is Standing Still by Jessica Brody. Got snowflakes on the cover, which is what made me think of it. And it's about a girl that gets stuck at an airport on New Year's Eve and meets a boy, as far as I know. And it says it's heartwarming and funny. I'm sure there'll be a little bit of like poignancy that I don't see coming, but this will be my heartwarming read. We already hit up question 4, which was, or challenge number 4, which was read a book with 250 pages or less. So I'll move on, and the last one is challenge number 5, to read a holiday themed book. I'm gonna double up on this one too. Chandler from Chandler Ainsley, which I will link down below along with all the hosts, is hosting kind of like a read along for Merry Inkmas, which was available on Amazon for free for your Kindle. I don't know if it still is. If it is, I'll link that down below as well. She's hosting the read along from, I believe, the 2nd to the 7th. And I figured I'll double up on that. So it's the first time I'm gonna read a romance in a while. We'll see how it goes. It's on my TBR. Again, it's one of those ones that I don't have to get to, but I'd like to, and it should be a pretty quick read, so we're gonna do that. And then lastly, there's a group book. I'm not gonna partake in the group book just because my library doesn't have it, and I am not gonna buy it right now. Christmas is around the corner, funds are a little tight. What can you do? But that book is Snow in Love, which is a collection of, I believe, 4 short stories by 4 various YA authors. It looks good. If I could have gotten my hands on it, I would have. Also, depending on overdrive and whether things come in, I also have A Christmas Carol by Charles Dickens on hold, the audiobook, because I like to have an audiobook when I'm doing a readathon, and also The Stupidest Angel by Christopher Moore, which would also be a reread, but it's a funny story. Y'all know I love Christopher Moore. It's a good holiday story. It's pretty short also, so if that comes in on my ebook, that'll be an ebook that I can read throughout the holidays. But that's it. That's my TBR. I'm going to have the host link down below. Let me know if you're participating. I've seen a few TBR videos come up the past couple days. I'm excited to get into it. It's always nice to read a holiday book once in a while during the holidays, get into the Christmas spirit. That's it for me, guys. I hope you're having a wonderful December so far. It is only the 1st, so if you're not, damn, sorry. Here's my mediocre little TBR. Looks a lot smaller than it is, considering these are the only 3 that I can hold up right now. But here we are, guys. If you like this video, go ahead and hit like right now. If you're new here, please subscribe to see more content from me. I hope you're having a great day. Bye.